Does PS Audio have a test track CD? This question comes from Paul in Whistler, Canada. And I've been to Whistler and I've skied Whistler. They have a glacier. You take this long lift up to the top, and then you have to hike above that to the top of over some rocks. And I don't think I've had that much skiing in my life. I mean, it was awesome. It's just a giant glacier. And you scoot all the way to one side, and then you turn around and you just go across. I mean, wow. At the end, there's a huge catwalk, and you get really tired of scooting down the catwalk. But man, Whistler's cool. Okay, we need a test track CD. If PS Audio does have one, could you put the Mother's tune, I guess the Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, The Air from Uncle Meat. I love Frank Zappa. Or Pink Napkins from Shut Up and Play. I believe these will add insight into any system. Ciao, Paul. Well, thanks. That's a great suggestion. And yes, we have a reference CD, but no, we're not going to put the Mothers of Invention on it. First off, there's licensing problems with that. They don't just let you take stuff like that, do it. And we've talked about this before. This is our reference. It's an essay CD, but that'll play, pop it right into any CD player, and off you go. This is one of the most valuable products that we make because it provides a baseline. It provides a reference that really hasn't been done before, not to my knowledge. What we did is we made a number of tracks. There's 3 tracks that are to check depth. There's a track for setting up your center image. There's a track for a small group. And then the next track is identical, but then we added another instrument. So then it expanded out. And stuff like this, to where we paid particular attention to set a reference standard for the industry, for the community, if you will. And it's really important because if I want to help you achieve what the Audiophile's guide, here's the Audiophile's guide. And this is, and you may be, this is, some people said, well, it's too beginner. It's too, not advanced enough. Yes, I'll own up to that. It isn't, I mean, there are some very advanced sections in here, but the setup guide is basic and essential, and if you follow it, it works. But while the book is good, the key is this. If I get on an email or a phone call with you, but I mostly do emails, and you say, Paul, I can't get a 3-dimensional holographic image behind my speakers, okay? I can poke around remotely as much as the next person, and well, have you tried this? What about the room? What, this or that. The problem is we have no common ground. If I was sitting in your room, I'd figure it out real quick, but I'm not, because I just can't be. So if we have a common basis, then I could say to you, all right, look, put track 5 of the reference music disc and put it on, tell me what you're hearing. I know that it is reference. It's not like go find the track from the Mothers and tell me what. That's just not going to work. You need something simple, clean, and easy that was a known, measured reference. And when you play that, now you tell me what you're hearing, because I know that, and I know it's right. Another part. I'm rambling here. Sorry. Another part of the problem is any commercial disc. I don't care who it is. Even a lot of these setup discs and reference discs, they're just good recordings. They weren't designed specially for setup, and so you don't know if they're recorded properly. You don't know if the microphone was a little too close and it's a big boomy voice. If you set your system up to that, guess what happens? That sounds perfect and everything else is going to sound wrong. Do you want that? No. So you get that disc and it's right. And when you set it up and you get that right, everything else works. That's why you need a reference setup disc. So it's called Reference Music from Octave Records. Just go to octaverecords.com or psaudio.com, either one. Pick yourself up a copy of this. It'll be the best thing you ever did, and I'll guarantee it. All right. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.